Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Um, I had to make sure my sound was right. I think you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, you can put a one in the chat. So I make sure there's no mistakes. Hey, Justnet. Hey, Tracy Whitehead. How you doing? Hey, Rainy Putz. Mike Lewis, how you doing? Okay. And I spoke to Ray, Truth and Reason. I'm that messy. And Decop and Chakra King. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Um, okay, thank you. You guys can hear me too. Thank you. Okay, so I understand that it's a holiday and everything. I know that, everybody's not a school teacher like Lady Snoop, and some of you guys still may, or a government worker, or a federal worker, or a state worker. And some of you guys may be at work, but thank you guys for joining me if you are, or even if you are not. Okay, TH, hello, hello, TH. Nice to see you. Hey, Liz, how you doing? Okay, and if you guys would do me a favor and hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, so one second. Okay, so I um I did a I did a listen to Breeze Live, where they played the host with Hearts debacle that happened, the argument that happened. And okay, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Hey, Strictly Platinum. Hey, January Capricorn. Okay, so what I find funny is that you have somebody who lives in abject poverty off of the government's dime continuously spewing lies about herself. So if this person continuously spews lies about herself, that she has a small waist, that she's going to the dentist next week, next week, next week, next week, next, like an echo, next week, next week, next week, next week, next week, next week, next week is when she's gonna get these fucked up teeth, the lack of fucked up teeth done. So are we to believe anything that she says about Ronnie Q? Are we to believe anything that she says about Ronnie Q and Lipstick Alley? Are we to believe anything that anyone says about Lipstick Alley, such as this motherfucker right here? This motherfucker right here. You want to be noticed. You really want to be noticed. Beef sector don't stand on business. A lot of LSA don't really like Ronnie Q. Hmm. Really want to be noticed. Okay, she ain't gonna say that because she still has to keep it cute with LSA. Well, if they don't like me, why would I not say anything and have to keep anything cute for LSA? Hmm. Ponder me that. Okay, once she became an islander, she started mingling with y'all, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for who? For you? Okay, so very interesting comment. See, first of all, Ronnie Q has always been Ronnie Q and it's going to stay Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q is going to say what Ronnie Q wants, say, feels about anything. Unlike somebody over here on some troll page. See, if you had balls, you'd be on your regular page. See, because this little page right here popped up all of a sudden. It's been around for a couple of days or week or so, but popped up all of a sudden talking about beef sector don't stand on business anymore. Anymore. So this is a new name because this overworn phrase that is being used, some idiot decide to, oh, don't stand on business. See, this phrase has been going around the beef sector since they've been hanging out with the Mo 3 sector. So now they gotta use these overused street terms. And so you think I give a heck about what you decide to say about Lipstick Alley and Ronnie Q? Do you think that I even care if everybody on LSA don't like Ronnie Q? Is Ronnie Q still over on LSA? Oh, most definitely. Oh, most definitely. And that would be a microcosm of YouTube. That would be a microcosm of the beef sector. Does everybody in the beef sector like everybody in the beef sector? Are they supposed to? Am I supposed to give a fuck about it? Mm. Picture, ponder me that. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, it was a whole lot of he and dumb shit being said. And let's be clear. Now, this bald mouth, poverty stricken, no furniture having, bloated leg, laughable piece of clown meat who is drugged around panel and to panel to panel for the entertainment sake of the retards, set her ass up there and tried to discuss LSA. Well, Ronnie Q, first it was Ronnie Q was a pick me from LSA. Ronnie Q begged to be on LSA. There's no there's no begging to be on LSA. You go on LSA and you start typing. Who needs to beg to be on LSA? I don't go to LSA anymore. Ronnie Q used to do this in LSA. Ronnie Q used to do that in LSA. Hmm. The funny thing is, Ronnie Q never knew, don't care who she was in LSA. I thought she was lying about being in LSA until somebody else, people, you want to talk about LSA, talk about why you're not on LSA anymore. See, why she's not on LSA anymore is because LSA was smart enough to ban a dumb, goofy bitch like her, and she's not allowed to be on LSA anymore. So, all while she's talking about what Ronnie Q did was on LSA, she has not been allowed because they don't deal with goofy bitches like her. That's the good thing. Okay, how you doing, Strictly Platinum? Um, Good morning, Dr. Lashonia. Cursing early, girl. It's a holiday though. Hey, Angela Cookie, how you doing? Hello, Ebony Diamond. How are you doing? Shady Blue, you still shady? I am. Okay, so in all fairness, Ronnie Q, on Hoes with Heart, you got tongue tied, and when Lady Carolina Blue caught you in your stuff, caught me in what stuff exactly? Let's what exactly was I caught in? What exactly was I tongue tied about? About talking over each other? Yeah, it's hard to continue to talk over each other. So exactly what did I get caught in? My stuff. What my stuff did I get caught in? I'll wait. I will wait for that answer. Hey UNC girl, how you doing? Happy Monday. Please hit the like button. Hey EJ, how you doing? Hmm, no answer. I'm waiting on what I got caught in. Don't have those fancy fingers right now, huh? But let me drop the link. Maybe you want to have a discussion about it. I don't want to hold you back from anything that you think that Ronnie Q got caught in. What I get caught in? Hmm? There's the link. Let me pin it. Let me make sure I pin it so they won't have any excuse to not hit the link to inform us all what Ronnie Q got caught in. Okay, the link is pinned. Okay. Okay, nothing. Okay. Well, when you get your when you get your panties out of a bunch up your ass, hit the link. Okay. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. So you got a clown up there talking about all these lies and fairy tales, i- like she's always talking about lies and fairy tales anytime she's running her mouth. And then you have some person who's talking about the beef sector don't stand on business no more. Somebody who is so uh ununique that they have to pick up the latest phrase that is overused and think that they have a catchy little troll name talking about what most people in LSA do or don't do. So, okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Trolls are early. But thanks for the click and the view. Hey Miss LA, how you doing? The trolls are early. Let me see what else you guys are talking about. Yes, I'm doing well. Oh, it was made yesterday. I thought I saw it running around like at least a week or so. But yeah, do better. Hey, kind to me, how are you? Okay, and then I'm listening, and I'm reading what what different people have to say, and then Bree, that ain't true, cause Lemon said that in my chat. Excuse me? Something I said in that playback wasn't true because Lemon said that on her chat. And then you got the whole lot of, oh, he sure did say that. Bitch, your chat is not a required listening from me. So do you think that just because something was said on your fucking chat that somebody is required to hear it? I mean, are you that dense? Are you that dense? Girls, go sit down somewhere. You surely cannot be a Sherlock Holmes. That's not true because Lemon said it on my chat. Therefore, everybody in the whole United States heard exactly what Lemon said. Girl, sit your ass down with your ignorant shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah, yeah, I thought I saw it running around for a week or so. So, let me see what else you guys are saying. I mean, really, I like these sleuths around here. They didn't crack the code. They didn't crack the nuclear weapons code or some shit. Talking about some shit that was said in her chat. Okay, so now let's get to another goofy bitch. This one right here. This one right here. This goofy bitch. She's fake as fuck. She has so much for women, but quite men. Quite men? Quite on lemon. I'm sorry. Quite on lemon. I think she means quiet, but she's a dumb bitch, so she don't know how to spell it. Okay, blue, get that bitch. Okay, so while you're yelling for somebody to get me, have you gotten any of these bitches who been dragging your funky ass? Oh, what you want her to show you the booklet of how to get a bitch because you can't get a bitch at all. While you telling somebody else to get a bitch, while you talking about somebody else who's fake, and while you got Tracy sitting up in your chat, oh, we cool. While you over there kissing up behind BS, we don't have to have a conversation, but you couldn't stand them either. So it's like, oh, Ronnie Q, oh, she couldn't stand this one, and she couldn't stand that one, and now she's licking up in her ass. So I guess Tracy and Pizarro is licking off in each other's ass now. Oh, but when Ronnie Q decides to fuck with a bitch again, she's the only one in the whole history of YouTube who is who is licking up in somebody's ass, and everybody else they had a change of heart. They didn't have a discussion in front of us, but it's all good. Bitch, you're fake as fuck. You're fake as fuck. And we know you're fake as fuck. Bitch, you need to come out of the motherfucking closet, bitch. You're a motherfucking a closeted lesbian who sit up and fawns over a gay woman. and wants people to believe that you have children and you never hear or said children. Motherfucker, you are always sitting in a motherfucking vehicle outside, bitch. Talking about I moved into a 4 bedroom house and motherfuckers knocking on your window every time they want your attention wherever the fuck you wherever the fuck you park in whatever parking space you parked in. Bitch, you're fake as fuck. Okay? That's what's fake as fuck. Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello Khaled Lucas, how you doing? Tracy is looking slow and stupid. No, Tracy is looking for some look Tracy is looking for some people to come back to her chat. That's what Tracy is looking for. Hey Nurse Shay, how you doing? I didn't see you come in. Hey Footsteps in the Dark, thank you for being here. So yeah. Okay. Hey Miss T Velocity, thank you for being here. Hey Brenda, good to see you. So yeah. Who is that? Let me see. Let me make sure I address the BS that I saw and heard first and foremost. And then we gonna get to what's this? Okay, Ronnie Q need content. That's why she went off on Olivia and Kimmy. Um, I went off on Olivia and Kimmy because they were content. So I didn't try to pretend like I was going to do a conspiracy theory live and just play somebody's video and need content. I wasn't going to come live and yell and scream at the top of my voice for 5 minutes and then drop my link and tell the regular people who comes up on my panel day after day after day, sit hour after hour after hour to be the content, to make the content, to create my content. See, what Ronnie Q does is she takes her time, she puts some thought, she pulls her clips that she's going to use and makes her content, bitch. See, we are not the same. See, Olivia and Kimmy made themselves content, but you don't know what content is unless it's some contents in a motherfucking blunt or something. Hey, Bless, how you doing? That's the only time that you recognize content, you dumb bitch. Okay. Hey, Marvelous Me, how you doing? Listening in the clouds. Okay. So, okay, that's what we got off of that. And now we can go on to, okay. See, let me see you and C girl. See, it's bad when you have migrants crossing the border who lives better than uppity. It's bad that you have migrants crossing the border who are dressed better than you, have more furniture than you, and live better than you. You welfare slower. It's bad when you have somebody who actually is so jealous of something I never talk about on YouTube. I mentioned in passing I got a husband, and every bitch want to ponder whether or not she got a husband. It's bad when you got a nigga up in your house that don't take care of your child. The thing that you birthed out, I guess I wouldn't want to care of anything that you birthed out of that sorry sack that you call a pussy either. But it's just really bad that you sit up and go over to your channel crying how you allegedly have somebody living with you and they don't want to spend time with you or your child. Because he way too much. Because he way too much. He way too much. What? Choosing paint colors for cars? Choosing paint colors. Oh, that's what he does. He's an engineer choosing paint color for cars. It's really sad that you're so ignorant that you don't even know of a real fake career or job to say this nigga got. That's really sad. That's what's really sad. It's really sad that you continue to spew things that are so fabulous, that are the most budget basement type of shit that you think is fabulous. It's pathetic that you sit up and display everything in your whole world and it is so substandard, and then you say you're living the soft life. The only thing soft about your life is that taxpayers are taking care of you and you don't know what it is to do a day's work. That's the only thing that's soft about it. And if that's soft, bitch, you may want to live the hard life, bitch, because you actually are not living life. You're just barely existing. That's what you're doing. Okay, so let me see. Um, this this motherfucker sitting there, got to put herself on mute every time a goddamn going train drives past her house. The whole fucking house shaking. Yeah, I guess it shakes some of that dirt up off the floor. I guess what we're to believe that all that shit that you have laying on your floor is because of the train running right up beside your house. No, but it's on your floor because you're a filthy dirty motherfucker that even don't even bother to clean your motherfucking house. Let me see what else I have here. Okay, shelter affected by freezing temperatures. So the shelter was affected by freezing temperatures. Uh, so the people decided to go outside, much like Uppity house, with a thermostat set on 59 degrees. That's on the inside. That's for the other room. And people don't know what a thermostat is, and that other room is warm. It's warm in there, and it's on 59 in here. No, a thermostat is to regulate the heat and air in your house. Regulate the heat and air in your entire house when it is properly functioning. Everybody knows that. See, you sat on there and you wanted to argue with Max Boogie for some reason, who said nothing to you. You hopped on a panel where somebody was who you don't like, and then you decided, and she remained quiet and ignored you, and then you decided to go at her for no reason at all. And you have nothing to brag about. You don't even have 32 teeth in your mouth. You have absolutely nothing to brag about. And then you decided, because Max Boogie said that she was laying in her bed and put the camera on so you could see her tufted headboard. Yes, tufted headboard. And then you decided that you were going to go in your alleged room. You went in your daughter's room once again because that's the only place that has a semblance of a bed. I'm sure that somebody probably left it in that fucking track house that you lived. I mean, that motherfucking crack house that you live in, and you moved in and found the bed there. But you decided to take your funky ass in that room and, oh, I can't get my tablet up. I got to, and try to show off your daughter's bed in the dark. And then when they kept laughing at you because you're such an imbecile, you decided that no, I have to turn the light on and wake my daughter up to try to act as if I'm showing off a bedroom. You sat up there and put the camera on a bed that had 5 different color sheets. Didn't have not one sheet match one pillowcase, not one fitted sheet, if it was fitted, because it looked like the fucking sheets were stirred on that bed. God knows it probably wasn't even made when you put the sheets on there. It looked like some shit. You just plopped some sheets on and didn't even bother. You probably don't even know how to make a bed. That bed was so stirred up. Don't no bed get that stirred up in one motherfucking couple of hours of the nighttime. You sat up there and showed all those mismatched sheets, and you think somebody gives a shit about what you think about Ronnie Q. Bitch, my dogs eat better than you. Bitch, my man treats my dogs better than your man treat his motherfucking seed hole. So I think that you really need to keep your mouth off of Ronnie Q because you don't compare with Ronnie Q in any way, shape, or form. You fat, funky, oozy leg, bum ass bitch. I think you really need to keep your motherfucking lying mouth off of Ronnie Q because you're object trash. You are nothing but a piece of trash, bitch. Hate to break it to you, but you're a piece of trash. And all this pontificating about what you are and this, that, and the other, bitch, nobody gives a fuck because everybody sees you as a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. But you think you got friends. Bitch, okay. You keep your friends. Keep your friends, bitch. Because I keep your motherfucking friends. Go on and keep on being a laughing stock. Because I find it quite hilarious that they prop this funky ass bitch up here and she actually believes these lies she's saying. So let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Hey, Bus Watkins. Okay. I'm trying to catch up. Still don't know. I'm talking about that funky ass uppity. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Say the children. Okay. Okay. Oh, who she's going off on today? Hey, Kings Mina. How you doing? Okay. No blankets. No blankets. No bedspread. It was 59 degrees in the house, but she's walking through the house trying to show off for somebody for YouTube. 59 degrees in the house. And it's on, see this 59 right here, but see it's on 78 in the other room. That's that's how as fun as that is. She had absolutely nothing. Now then Max shows off the rest of her bedroom. She goes into her dining room. And then what does uppity have to show? This bitch doesn't even have a couch, doesn't even have an end table, doesn't even have anything. A fucking empty ass, hollowed out apartment. I'm gonna be moving. I'm looking for an apartment. Bitch, you cannot move and you cannot move anywhere that is not Section 8 approved, bitch. See, you're not like me. When I get ready to do something, I do it. See, I don't need Section 8 approval to let me allow me to move, to say yes, you can move there, yes, you can move there, bitch, because you can't move anywhere within your means because you actually have no means whatsoever. So therefore you have to go where Section 8 allows you. And it is, you may want to move to Chicago because at least they're giving their migrants that they're giving free rent, they're giving them free furniture too, bitch. They would probably think you talk another language without that listen to try to cover a syllable so that you can hide that you don't have the front teeth. So they'll probably think you're an imbecile from another country and you can come up on some free furniture as well as a free place to live. You motherfucking vagabond bitch. Okay, so let me see. Space heaters are very affordable. Yes, but uh I can imagine. I can imagine that this it says she's living in Section 8 housing. I can imagine that she has some type of subsidized utilities, and I'm pretty sure that a space. Shh, shh. Oh my goodness! Hold on one second. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I had my patio door cracked, and then the guard dogs start dogging. So, okay. Yes, Cujo. Hit the lock. Hit the light before the dog fight starts. Yes. Oh my God. They hear anything out there, and then they go running out there, and I'm like, well, you know what time it is. So anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that the subsidized housing have and it may be in utilities included because in those winter states, you know the poor have to live off of the mercy of some agency paying their utilities. So I'm pretty sure she just can't put a space heater up in that place because it burns up a lot of electricity was my point. I got concerned about that. Yes, they are in effect. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Rascal. Hey, Saucy. Okay. Let me see what else she's saying. So, no couch, no bed. What the fuck? She should make her living room space comfortable, if not for her child. Child. But it's pretty, it's always some cheap ass Paul Masson in the house. It is always some Paul Masson in the house. What Parmesan costs? About $4-5. Shit, she can take that $4-5 she's spending on a bottle of Parmesan and motherfucking go get some a Goodwill couch. But I mean, it's not like she's you know, I mean, it would be a step up. Is what I'm saying. It would definitely be a step up. Ronnie Q, did you know that Yolanda Salvador is possibly eligible to be released? Who is that? I don't know who that is. When why you care? Why you care, just Nick? You told me I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be there for it. And I ain't see you nowhere high, low. Saucy's the girl. I didn't see you high, low, nowhere to be found. Not nowhere. Nowhere. Nowhere to be found. So I hear that people in the Mo 3 sector and some people in another sector were like, dang, I didn't know it was going to be a pet competition. And I was saying that I may do one in this month, but this month is almost over. So maybe April, maybe right before the spring, I'll do another one. Thank goodness I have solar panels. Oh my, what a money saver. Gas is expensive, nevertheless. Yeah. And I was surprised when I went to 1 second. Shh, shh. Now he's mad because he can't get out the door. He growled. I was surprised when I went to New Jersey. Um, my husband's best friend lives in New Jersey, and I was really surprised that they have the people come out and fill up the oil thing. They have that big oil thing in their home. I guess because they still had those radiators and stuff. They don't have the old style radiators, but I was like, I thought that was like antiquated. I mean, and it's not like they got a like. Oh, I mean, the house. I don't know. They have a very nice house. Put it that way. I don't know what how old the house is, but I was like still surprised that they used that, especially in it's not he did he lives like in Staten Island, but I was like surprised that they still use that type of heating. Are you guys familiar with that? Do you guys use a lot of that? Because we're from California, so we really don't use that type of heating. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Is that like something that is used a lot to heat homes on the East Coast? Hey, Bird, how you doing? I know you Southern Cal mostly. Oh, yeah, that's real smart. And do you save enough to actually sell back? See, because they try to sell you on it, saying you save enough money that you can sell off your extra uh, and make money off of your solar panels. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so nobody knows about the solar oil. Oh, you do save enough. Now that's cool. Now that's really really cool. Yeah, so I think I may do another. I think I may do another pet contest maybe in sometime in April, March or April. We'll try it there. Oh, the woman that took out Selena? I didn't. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, so there's Mike Lewis is saying that the woman who took out Selena, Yolanda Salvador, is possibly eligible to be released. Well, just because you're eligible for parole, that you usually don't. Well, talking about our demographic, usually don't get paroled on your first parole hearing. Would that be her first parole hearing? Because people who do, they usually try to keep them in there, if not for anything but making money off of their backs. Miami Popo, what's good, girl? I think Miami Popo is a girl. I don't want to make assumptions. What's good, Miami Popo? She better run. I'm telling you, I am telling you, where's she gonna run to? She can't even go. She can't even go back to. I don't know where they were from. If they were, I think Selena was Mexican, right? Where's she gonna run to? She ain't safe in America. I know that. Love to pick Mike Lewis. So, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. One more thing. Okay, two more things. Uh, okay. Two more things. Okay, so they're saying that she may get out. Now are a lot of you guys, what am I thinking? I'm sorry. I'm losing my thought. Okay. One thing at a time. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh well, I can't find it. I was looking for something. I can't find it. It's making me lose my train of thought. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, so um, Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah, I know that she was what they call a Tejano singer. So I think that that's from Mexico, Tejano music. I think that's what it's called, Tejano music. So she would not be safe anywhere. I think she is in every. She is even separated from Gen Pop for her general population for her safety. Oh wow. See, no, I didn't see the documentary. Talking about Selena has secrets. What kind of secrets are you talking about? Because I did not see the documentary. So, what kind of secrets are? I plan on watching it today on Peacock. Uh, Tejano, yes, Tejano. I knew it was something like that. Thank you, Liz. What kind of secrets? Did they were they explicit with the secrets, or they alluded to the secrets? FR, is that what is FR? Another man. What is FR? Fucking around? Fucking around a married man? Another man? I don't know what you mean by FR. But you didn't hear from me. I don't know what FR is. Just making it seem like she had a reason to shoot her, and she alluded to Selena liked women. But it did seem very it just seemed very weird that she would shoot her, and it seems like she was like in love with her as a lover type of thing to me. Like, I don't know, but then she could have just been crazy, and but I don't know. Y'all see how them lesbian fight? You go over there to Ness's page when her and he are in the moment, and you thank God that they are only dating over the internet. So I ain't saying it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see what else. She uttered that poor woman's image. How big Selena would be now? She would have been a great crossover artist. Oh yeah, she would have been like living it. Oh, was she for real? Okay, thank you, Liz. Now, another man. So was she married? I don't remember Selena being married. I don't remember if she was married. But I think the manager actually had a crazy actual, you know, thing for her. It just like appeared that way in all, and because she appeared like a masculine lesbian in my viewpoint. She seemed very masculine and stuff. Yes, she was married. Okay, thank you, Liz. Okay. Yeah, that was a long. How long ago was that? That was a long. That she probably did a good 18, 17, 18 years by now. That like, it's like really fresh in your mind, but that was like a long time ago. But I don't think she's gonna get parole. Oh, she was pregnant too? Dang, I didn't know that. Well, I didn't remember that. Oh, that's really messed up. She wasn't married very long. She did 30 years, and has it been that long? Wow. Good morning, sophisticated brat. Hmm. I didn't realize it had been that long. Sheesh. Yeah, but like Dwayne was saying, like where she's gonna run to. I bet it's just like so many people who who cannot stand her. That she's not gonna get a lick of peace. I don't know. But then, hey, she may be well taken care of by our government, and they may acquiesce to everything that she needs to make sure she's safe, and kick homeless people out of her way, to homeless Americans out of her way, to make sure that she's safe. You know, by golly. Please tap that like button. Yes. Thank you, sophisticated Brad. Please tap that like button. I would greatly appreciate that. It was March 1995. Thank you, retired hot girl. Oh, she's a legend in Texas. And mind you, they still renting the room. They still renting the room out that she was shot in. I thought that she was shot in her. I thought that she was shot at a concert venue. I actually did. I'm sorry. Okay. Selena would have lived, but the family is Jehovah Witness and wouldn't allow a blood transfusion. Now, I definitely did not hear that. Witness protection. That's what I meant. Her father said she was giving blood. No, it was a day's in. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Jess Andreas. Thank you for being here. Hello, Hershey. Good morning. I was just about to say, what good is there in having a God and having medicine that can heal you, and your God forbids you to use the medicine? I remember when she announced she was married at an awards show, and she was booed on stage. All these people actually thought that they had a chance. Like, get out of here. What do you think? The nerve of some people. How you gonna boo the woman's happiness? Yeah, I remember she was big. She was big. Was like everywhere. Cause you guys know in California, there's always ever since I've been in California, there's always been a big Mexican population, and oh my God, they love them some Selena. I wouldn't. I'm not a fan of. I wasn't a fan of that music style. But yes, you can't deny it. I still cry to this day every time I watch her movie. So I'm gonna have to check this documentary out. Okay, so how this topic came up? Dwayne Axe had UNC girl watched the documentary, and it is on Peacock. The Selena documentary. So you guys may want to check that out. Hey, hey, need to be street free. Did you hear California is facing a rare tornado? No, mm-mm, I didn't hear about that. Liz, have you heard about that? That California is facing a rare tornado threat? That would be odd. But she was shot in the shoulder area. But what caused her death was the bullet shredded and the subclavian artery, which is a major artery. Also, her lung was struck. Yeah. Dr. Mike, Dr. Mike, paging Dr. Mike. He's talking about the subclavian artery. I hear you. Okay. Everybody don't know about that artery, Dr. Mike, but hey, I see you. I see you now, Dr. Mike. The doctor said if the bullet would have went a little bit higher or lower, she would have lived. Her husband's name is Chris Perez, and he still plays the guitar as and some of her big hits. It's been a lot of earthquakes lately, though. They reported it in the last hour. No. Hold on. Let me see. Do I see anything about a tornado threat in California? Yeah, I see it. California. Um, okay, California atmospheric river brings downpours, tornado threats, and leave 37 million on flood watch. Wow. Yes, I do see that. So it's my understanding. No, that's a hurricane. When the winds meet the cold water and it stirs up a hurricane, or is that a tornado when cold air meets the warm water? But the Pacific Ocean is cold, so that has to be hurricane. Yeah, but because the Pacific Ocean is cold water. Mm, that's interesting. I live in Cali, and I hear we have a strong storm coming. Uh huh. Yeah, so you guys better batten down. But listen, um I remember like when I was in like high school, grade school, it this was the regular rainy season for California, and it was not odd to have to, always, make sure you had an umbrella before you left the house, and you knew that when you got home, the bottom of your pants may be wet and up to your knees because once the hem get wet and you were walking around school all day, the water just goes up and up and up and up and up your pants because California had a distinct rainy season where it would rain good and it would rain all day and it would rain for somewhere in, I think it was like January, could be late December. I think it was more January uh, until, I don't know, sometime in March or something like that. And it had a distinct rainy season. And with the climate changing so vastly differently, people like are under the assumption that this is odd for California. I think that what the problem is in California is that with the drying out and the so many years of California being in drought and the rain patterns changing, that builders were allowed to build in places that they would not have normally built had California had the same type of atmosphere that it had in the past. So therefore, people were building. It's my opinion that well, no, it's actually true because like, what is the biggest threat after rain if you live in a neighborhood that is at the foothills of a mountain? Mudslides. So many of these hillsides and mountainsides have been carved out in artificially secured and everything, and they built homes, subdivisions, and all this type of stuff in lands that was nothing but mountain areas, mountain land, to build these, more expensive houses, just more housing, period. But that is one of the biggest things that then you have these mudslides because you can't secure a mountain. You can't carve up a mountain and think that it's totally secure. So yeah, that's what I say about that. Oh, so it rained so bad in Sacramento last night. I hate driving in the rain. And I have you guys ever seen talking about she was scared? No, she didn't want. Wait a minute, who didn't want to be fired? Wait a minute, where you at? Did you watch a retired hot girl? I figured she still on that lying stuff. Whoa. Let me go back a little bit. Let me see what you talking about. Mike Lewis, bro, I'm just typing all wrong and stuff, but thank you for knowing what I meant. I don't know what you mean now. El Nino, El Nino's coming. You remember that? You remember that El Nino? But El Nino was kind of like normal rain. I was like, they talking about El Nino. I'm like, this shit is like regular rain. Hey, Yaya, how you doing? Yeah, that El Nino. Yeah, they made a big old thing about that. True, I believe that. Yeah, yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's what it really is. And those mudslides are something else, man. It's nothing like those mudslides. Okay, let me catch up. I still don't know what Dwayne talking about. Ronnie Q, uh, go on with your show, baby. I was just interacting with your chat. Go on with your show, baby. I was just in. Oh, okay. Malibu, Hollywood Hills. Every time it rains, PCH. They they all get it. Yes. Yeah, in San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley. not so much because there has not been a lot of encroachment upon Mount Wilson and different mountain areas in those areas. Maybe maybe in the San Fernando Valley, they have been plowing into the mountains and stuff, building housing and stuff. But the San Gabriel Valley, nope, 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 nope. They not doing that. And thank God, like all the water just runs shoot right downhill, shoot right down the hill. One of my homegirls, she actually lived. I mean, listen, there's a street that I remember when we first moved to California. There's a street that runs straight up. It's a major street. It's and it runs straight up and it deads in. It dead ends at the mountain. I mean, I mean, it is so beautiful out there. It is like so beautiful where I grew up. And it's just like it deads in at the mountain. I mean, right at the dirt of the mountain. So it's really beautiful. And they have these people who just, they'll walk up to the top of the hill and then they have all these paths. They have like a secret waterfalls in these mountains and all this type of stuff. But I am like, no, thank you. I have never been in those mountains because they also have coyotes. A guy was also attacked by a uh not what it a mountain lion. Yes, so they also have that off in there too. But it's like really beautiful, and you can just walk right up to the mountaintop. And if not digging them out, if they're not digging them out for new housing and stuff, it's a beautiful place to live. Yes, they are everything. Mountain lion. Yes, a mountain lion. And actually, and I heard these young younger guys talking about that they were walking and they went to this was like maybe a couple of years ago. They were saying that they were on their way to school, and when they got out to the main to the they lived on the side street off of this main road that goes straight up to the mountains. And then they said they said they when they got to the corner and they said they heard something go cow, and they said they turned around and they looked and it was a mountain lion walking down the street. I was like, what? Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine oh my God. And then they have those black bears out there as well. I have never seen a black bear. I have seen so many coyotes in my life. It's ridiculous. Coyotes everywhere, broad daylight, nighttime, coyotes everywhere. So it's very a coyote almost got one of my dogs. um yeah, it's kind of scary. Yeah. So I hear that the if the coyote if the coyote doesn't catch your dog, that your dog it could still pass away because there's so much bacteria in the coyote's mouth that it can be devastating to your dog. Of course, you would take your dog to the vet if gets bitten by a coyote, but it still may not survive. Is my point. Yeah, have you guys heard that, Liz? Okay. Every time MU mentions the mountains, I think of lion, tigers, and bears. I'm not effing around. And like, you know how many times that they have to uh have helicopters and uh people going looking for somebody who went on a mountain trail and they got lost, didn't return, and some of them be out there for days and some of them perish out there. I don't need to see that like that. Ain't going up there. I could not imagine. And the hill is steep. The hill, people just walk up the hill for exercise. At a certain point, that hill jacks up and it's like steep. And now it's something else. And can you imagine a big mountain lion coming down that street? I was like, you can't outrun a mountain lion. Yes, I have. Let me see. Turnbull Canyon, going over to Whittier. I know. Yes, that is very beautiful. Yes. Okay, let me see. We've caught mountain lions in our game cam at hunting spot. In your game camp at your hunting spot. Is that in California or are you in California? Good morning, M. Renee. Because I don't know that you can hunt mountain lions in California. Are you in California? I'm waiting for I'm waiting for that answer to see what state he's in. Hey Max Boogie, how you doing? You're in the deep south. Yeah, and that's a trip because um yeah, that's a trip because I remember we used to visit the deep south every summer. We used to go on winter vacations, summer vacations when I was a kid, and we used to our grandparents had over 100 something acres of land, and I didn't know if they were trying to scare us, but they used to always tell us to go by the pond. There was two ponds on the land, and they used to say because it has water moccasins out there, and I thought that they used to be trying to scare us, but since the land was used, we had. My grandparents had plenty of cows and everything. A lot of shrubs hadn't grown up and or anything like that, and I went back there years later after, my grandparents had been, they were in the real rural area. They had moved my grandmother up closer to town. My aunt had a house built for her. And then I went back there years and years later after I was adult, after, nobody had been down there. And it was like you couldn't even see where the old house was. It was like so overgrown, and so many it's like so many deers out there that they have a whole lot of deer hunters out there. They say that there's bears back there again now, and we never saw any of this. And we were like little kids, and we used to just travel all over the land and stuff. And the only thing we had to do is just make sure we keep our eye out for snakes. And even when we were out there, I have never seen a snake. I have never seen an animal that I am afraid of. Now they talk about all the wild boars are back there. They talk about the deer that's back there, and they also say that they have some mountain lions back there. That was my whole point. I'm sorry, I digressed. Yeah. Okay. I've never seen those water moccasins, but they are definitely back there. I have like my two of my cousins who were younger than me. They have moved back there. They have moved back there, and they see them all the time. So I'm like, wow, they actually moved back there on that property, on that land. Yeah, water moccasins. Yeah, we ain't going back there. Hey, ODS, how you doing? Yeah, so let me see. We hunt big during deer season, but this is the first year we encountered a mountain lion on a game camp. Game cam or camp? Okay, so are you are you saying camp or camera? Donna, Diana J, your camera's on. Uh, you want to keep your camera on, Diana? Okay, let me let. Hold on. Let me put my banner up. Let me put a banner up. You got your camera on. You want to leave your camera on? Let me know before I bring you up. If you want your camera off, put a cam off. Let me see. I'll leave that on Uppity man laying outside. What's up, Diana J? What's going on? Hello? 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 May I help you? Hello? Diana, I cannot hear you. Let me see what's going on back here. Diana, you cannot do those on camera. I'll watch. Entertain me, Diana. Entertain me. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, thank you, Diana. Thank you, Diana. You thought that you was just gonna come up here and like, oh my god. Hey, UNC girl, if you see Diana J in here, can you make sure that you block that person out of my chat coming on here with something that appeared to be coca or Erwan and a medical uh plunging device? Are you serious? And you thought you were just gonna come up here with that? Child, these people are pathetic. Mix up that whole bag and take care of yourself. Why? What made you say that, UNC girl? My banner was up, right? Yeah, they tried it. Did you, UNC girl? Did you see that name in the chat? Let me ban them from my studio. So be advised, any content creators, anybody in here who hits content creators links, you may want to advise your content creators that we have some idiot who is trying to hit the streams with things that look like powder and a medical plunging device and put it on camera. So there's that. Sorry, it didn't work. Try a dumb bitch. Go over to Uppities. It may work over there. Okay. So that may have been uppity. Okay. I'm country as a sugar, not a sugar sandwich, a syrup sandwich. I ain't no sugar sandwiches. I will accept a syrup sandwich, no sugar sandwich. I will even accept I would even accept a mayonnaise sandwich. I will not accept a sugar sandwich. There's no such thing because you can't keep the sugar on the bread. Believe you me, I eat syrup. I used to eat syrup sandwiches, so I would know how to eat some sweet bread. How many of you have ever eaten some shit like that? How many of you have ever eaten some fried bologna sandwich? Oh, I didn't like bologna. I mean, I've eaten it. I liked it when the edges were crisp and stuff, but I really didn't like bologna. I like salami better. No, you have to toast it. Oh, I guess it crystallizes. It makes the sugar melt and crystallize it. Yeah. Now, okay. So what do you know about tea cakes then? Dana is back with their plunging device and their other paraphernalia. Dana, can you stop hitting my link because I am not going to let you up here. Okay, we do not entertain that type of activity on my channel, and I am really unamused, Dana. Can you step down, please? Oh, well, I really thank you. I actually do thank you for coming back, Dana. So I can ban you from my studio. Bye bye. There you go. Okay, so we're back. I thank you for bringing your dumb ass back. So you cannot come back anymore. So there's that. What the heck is wrong with her? I don't even know if it was a her or a no fried greens, tomatoes for me. I didn't come back from the fried green tomato era of life. My grandmother made the best tea cakes, and I got the recipe, and I make tea cakes. And my aunt, she sells tea cakes all over the United States. There was a tea cake place in the city that I'm from, and we were surprised. It's like they had a whole tea cake business, and the line used to be around the corner every weekend. They only opened it on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, and they always had a line for tea cakes. And everybody don't know what tea cakes is. It's almost like a soft cookie that they bake the batter up and they drop it on a cookie sheet, and then they bake up, and they're kind of soft top cookie, and they are like so good. So no, uh, we're gonna have to have. That's where we have a tea cake bake off. So a lot of people don't even know. And then some people they dip them in milk or whatever. But it is nothing like. Oh, you love tea cakes too, Dwayne? Salami, yes, salami. Hey, Candy Cane, how you doing? Okay. Crackers whack, Dana. Toasted bologna and cheese. Mm. I'm just really not a fan of bologna. Oh, I remember we used to mess up some spam when we were kids though. Put that spam in a skillet and bake it till it's all got a little crust on it and stuff. Mm. Yes, tea cakes. Oh, don't I guess a lot of you guys know about tea cake. Candy cane know about tea cakes. Yes, that's what my grandmother and all the adults used to drink it with coffee. Yes. All year round in Texas. They ain't as good as they ain't as good as Mississippi tea cakes. They ain't as good as Louisiana tea cakes. Uh, I don't know about Texas. Texas really ain't that country. I mean, you know, I hate spam. I used to love it as a kid. I haven't had it since I was like, in my preteens. That's when we used to come home from school, and back in the day when you were like a latchkey kid, you had the key around your neck, and you didn't have to worry about strangers breaking into your house, stealing your kids and all that type of stuff. And when the world was a little bit different, when you could come home from school and sit down and watch cartoons until your parents came home from work. I remember one time my father he worked his regular job, and then he had a part-time job, uh, and he came home, not home to his home, not his apartment. He came home because he worked to have things, and my mother and them they worked to have things, and so he came home to change clothes, and we lived like in the middle of the block, and then if you go to the next block, you would either have to make a right or left. And so we used to always, my father, he come home and y'all stay at home till your mama get home. Y'all make sure y'all stay inside till your mama get home. And he used to say that every day. And every day, especially during the summertime, we would go out on the porch. We see him drive out, and we'd be like, okay, he got enough time to get to the first corner. And then we get on the porch, and we'll see him at the down there where he had to make the right turn. And then as soon as he turned the corner, we was outside. We grabbing our bikes, we grabbing our skateboards and shit. And I remember one time he forgot something, and he looped around the corner on our ass, and we got busted. I would never forget that shit. But that's when the neighbors looked out for the neighbors' kids, and the neighbors weren't preying on the neighbors' kids and all that type of stuff. So those were good days. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Now, I was listening to whose live was that? Mm. Let's I, lo- um this Snoop thing. Are you guys tired of this Snoop story? I mean, how much further can they bring drag this story out? Ronnie, can you say syrup like my father used to? I'm sitting here laughing. Yeah, yeah, a syrup sandwich, not a syrup, not syrup, syrup. No, well, I guess spam is part of it. But you know what I like to this day, and I will not hold you. Oh, and what they have in the South, those oil sausages. Now, see, a lot of people like from California don't know about those oil sausages. They kind of like Vienna sausages, but they're like a browner color and they're fatter. Oh my god. And you squeeze down on some crackers, some Ritz crackers, not Ritz crackers, some regular crackers, and the oil comes soaking through. The oil comes soaking through. What do y'all know about oil sausages? Those things are delicious. Syrup. Yeah. I guess y'all don't know about oil sausages. I am sick of them as well. And, it's like a no go for me. Hey, Queen Diva, nice to see you. I'm sick as a Snoop story every day and bringing out a new part to the story, but I'm still uninterested. Yes, it's just like beyond, like it's unintriguing. It's the same old thing, and it's really kind of sad. It's really kind of sad that you would think that that's something to be said about yourself, that you simping behind somebody's leftovers. We would have Roger Wood smoked sausages. No, these my father used to love him some algala syrup, algea syrup. I don't know how I've seen that before, but we never used to what is that? Algaia syrup? What is that? Wait a minute. Alga syrup, I think that is. Yeah, I've seen that before, but I've never had that. Shoot. Hey chocolate cocoa. Now, what I will say that I do love to this day, I throw them in a bowl and I put them in the microwave, and it's like a certain time that, well, I not to this day, but I mean I would eat them to this day. But I remember when I was in college, I used to eat these suckers all the time, not out of necessity because I loved them. Vienna sausages. I take them and throw them in the microwave, and they get a little crispness around there, and then I douse the whole thing with hot sauce. Oh my god. I used to love. I still love Vienna sausages, even though I don't buy them. I will eat me some Vienna sausages. I just don't think to buy them anymore because it's just not what I eat anymore. We used to, yeah. I'm. Uh, I do. My dad ate them. I wasn't a fan. Okay, so what kind of syrup? Other syrup? Like I'm gonna be honest with you. We ate the worst syrup that it was to mankind when I was a kid, and it was by request, not demand. Because my mother, my grandmother, and stuff, they made homemade biscuits, so we were like really, I mean, we would eat the can. She would buy canned biscuits sometimes, but we were more accustomed to homemade biscuits, and when we used the homemade biscuits, we really didn't put anything on them unless like my mom had some fig preserves that she had bought back home from when we had visited the South. But the syrup that we used all the time was Karo syrup. Yes, that sweet ass high fructose corn syrup. We used to use Karo syrup, especially on them damn biscuits, those store bought biscuits. Yeah, we used to use the brown Karo, and my sometimes we would request the light Karo, but my mom used to mostly bring us the dark Karo syrup. So I know a lot of people like, "Yeah, you can put that on food." Yeah, yeah, we used to put that shit on food. We used to love us some Karo syrup. And now only thing I use it for is Johnny Fair and Bear Rabbit. The only thing we use it for is I use it for now is pecan pie, the dark syrup, and I used to light Karo syrup when I make my hard candy apples, or a hard candy for dipping apples, grapes, or strawberries, or whatever. I don't use it for anything else now because I know, hey, you got to chill how bad it is for you. Okay, you haven't half served until you have pure cane syrup. I've had pure cane syrup. And I also had one of my grandmother's sisters. She had a sugar cane field in her. Yeah, I was going to say a front yard on her land, and so we used to always get a real fresh sugar cane. And man, you have it's like a crispness. It's so crisp and sweet. It is something about real sugar cane. If you never had real sugar cane, you have not lived. So yeah, I had that. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's the only thing that I make with it now. With that, and that's the dark serve, and then I make the candy apples with the whites. Hello, Kevin Kelly. How are you? Okay, so let's talk about Lady Snoop. While we're talking about old country food and all that type of stuff, the one thing I did not like, the I could not, hog head cheese. I didn't could never get with that dang on hog head cheese. That's the one country thing that sugar cane is so delicious. It really is. So let's talk about Lady Snoop. I forgot to talk about Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop did her the hot seat, and it wasn't even lukewarm. It was like she had put some ice cubes in that. So let's talk about okay, where is my okay, so I think I'm done with the uppity and her no furniture having ass. So my dog has better furniture than uppity. So let's talk about Lady Bones and Lady Snoop. Okay, Lady Snoop had us sit down where she was going to answer all questions, but Lady Snoop, you're at the point where I think that somebody needs to call help for you. I hope you do not jump off the ledge. I think that there's something really wrong with Lady Snoop, because Lady Snoop think that it is cute to say the things she says. She is allegedly answering questions, but is absolutely answering no questions. And she actually sat up there and said that she doesn't think that she is to blame in any of this buffoonery that she has displayed. She says it is DK's doing, and he is the master manipulator, and everything is his fault. And he doesn't think that she doesn't think that her or MU have anything to do with him, with it is him, it is his fault. So after just hearing her talk in circles about this situation, I tried to ask her a couple of questions about the things she said, and then I said, "You don't think you hold any responsibility?" She once again said no. Then I wanted to talk to her about what she had said earlier in the conversation. So it's like real strange about this church lady situation. So she says that it's the church lady's fault that The church lady went is a singer, and she had a friend, and she told church lady, I'm gonna hook you up with this friend of mine, and maybe you can make some money, and maybe you can have more money to send to me when I need some gas money, or send you a cash app request for $1 with a sad sob story. So she said she wanted to. She didn't say that. I said that. So she wanted to hook her up, and maybe she can make some money. So then she said, and so she hooked her up with the guy, and she said, and she had talked to the guy on the phone about something personal about me, and I didn't like it, so I let it slide. And then so she when she did it again, then she called me and said, yeah, so and so and I were talking to this, that, and the other. Now it has been gone moved from that initial story till she called him with the guy on a three-way. So she is just lying and changing and evolving this story as we go. So it is clear to me that lying and being a liar is profitable in the beef sector. And lying and acting like you don't see the things that you saw, like you don't hear the things that you hear, like you didn't hear this old soft life living bitch yell and scream at her daughter because she was once again taking her attention away from YouTube and sit down, stop it. Didn't learn from the first time, but so we didn't hear that the other day either. So we did not hear. Hold on 1 second. So we did not hear Lady Snoop say that she let it go the first time, but after church lady did it a second time, she had to say something to her. So I go up on the very live where she initially told the story, and I asked her, well, how come you didn't say anything to church lady the first time? And then she denied saying that she let her go the first time. Well, just because I let it go don't mean I didn't say anything to her. I said you said you let her go and you didn't say anything to her to the second time. So and then she started talking over me because she realized she had gotten caught in a lie. So every time the second question I wanted to ask her is, if it was such a problem back then when it happened, why did she wait until Clyde Diva exposed her talking poorly about the church lady to then act as if she had a problem with church lady? See, it's all clownery and buffoonery. And what is so stunning about this situation? She is trying to now we heard her talk badly about Pisshole. We heard her talk bad about pizza. I'm not mad. I ain't gonna be mad when y'all want me to be mad with somebody. Yeah, I ain't gonna be mad with somebody. No, you're a punk ass bitch. That's what it is. You're a straight up punk ass bitch. You ain't gonna confront nobody who confronts you, bitch. That's what it is. You're a fucking punk ass bitch, just like you have always been a punk ass bitch. Bitch, nothing is calculating about you because you are too dumb to add shit up. You a you're a motherfucking used tampon for the YouTube streets for everybody to stuff up their motherfucking ussy when they're on their cycle, bitch. You're a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. But you want to sit down and yell and scream and act like you're so bad. Like you have content. You want to say someone else need content when you have no content. The content is that Snoop was talking mad shit about you, but you don't have anything to say. So here we are letting the stick figure gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and we have to continuously deal with this nuisance of a motherfucking stick figure acting as if the shit that she's out here saying actually makes sense. It's just like it's just totally mind-boggling, and it's just like baffling. And I'm done talking about this Snoop situation, these interviews, and she just lying and trying to all this word salad and acting like this stuff is funny, acting like she is so unbothered. And one of the other things that I asked her, one of the other statements that she made was, well, I don't care about that girl. And that man, he ain't been in my life in over 2 years. And I ain't seen him in over 2 years. And then I was like, well, no, that's not true. Because you went to a court date that had nothing to do with you. And you made sure you positioned yourself to sit by him and was conversing with him. Well, but you ain't saying nothing. It seems like you take, no, now all of a sudden it seemed like I was taking sides because I brought to her attention that she was lying. No, it seems like you're taking sides, and it seems like you got somebody who you trying to fight for. I'm not trying to fight for anything, but you said you ain't seen the dude in 2 years, but you go to a court. And why did you go to that court date? Were you a witness? Well, I was there to lend a hand to whatever I could do. Well, to whatever you could do. So you weren't a witness. Oh, so what capacity were you there? I was there as an independent journalist. A bunch of BS. A bunch of BS. She is positioning herself to be a nuisance in that woman's life. I'm not caping for either one of them, because both of them have done some stuff to get under the other skin. But so this is what really kills me about it. The church lady gets dragged into this because these recordings has been released on Snoop. But Snoop has said earlier, I know her, and I was fully expecting for my conversation to be released. So I was good with it, and I'm all good with it. And then I'm fine with what I did. You ever catch the slipping of I'm fine with what I did. So she was basically admitting that she in fact did this. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with what I did. So let's be clear. She has admitted to doing it. And, I didn't send the picture. I was just lying to y'all. No, I didn't send them, but I know who sent them. No, we know who sent them too. The person who sent them, who was over there popping her gums with Clyde Diva like she was an old good girlfriend, and then got surprised that tape was released. And then all of a sudden you knew you were recorded. But if you knew you were going to be recorded and you over there popping your gums to your homegirl Clyde Diva, why you mad at Clyde Diva now? Because you knew that it was most likely recorded. So what you mad for then? Why are you calling her Clyde Demon now? You knew who you was dealing with. It's just like you get what the frog get gives a snake a ride across the water, and then once they get to the dry land, the snake bites the frog, and then the frog, how could you bite me? I just gave you a ride. Well, you knew I was a snake when I gave you the ride. So what you mad about? Die, bitch, die. Let the story die, bitch, die. Because it, like, girl, bye. Ain't nobody believing that. So let's be clear. So then Kiki just happens to hit the link because they start saying, the female Kiki, that they start saying that Kiki had pictures, were pictures were sent to Kiki as well. And so unfortunately, I wish Kiki had not hit the link, only because now here comes another tactic out of her arsenal. At first, she came there to give up all the information, and the information of many of people were asking her is, where did you get the picture from? Where did you get the picture from? I'm not going to tell that. I know who sent it, but I'm not going to tell that. I'm not going to tell that. Then when Kiki hits the panel and says, yes, someone sent me the pictures, but I immediately destroyed them because I did not want anything like that. But not Lady Snoop, not so much. But Lady Snoop, you want to see if the same person who sent Kiki the pictures is the person who sent you the pictures. That's what you said on your video. I released the name, and once I find out if that's the same person who sent me the pictures. But now here it is on yesterday. I never had the pictures in my possession, but I guided the person to where they can send the pictures to. No, bitch. You said you wanted to see if the same person who sent you the pictures is the same person who sent Kiki the pictures, and then you release the name. So what you said was you trying to figure out who sent Kiki the pictures. So you whatever Kiki says, that's the name you're going with. That's the name you're going with. Because what does it matter if it's the same person? We're not talking about Kiki pictures. We're talking about the pictures that you took ownership for sending. So it's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm tired of bullshit, playing bullshit games with simple ass bitches. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, bitch. Tomorrow is today, President's Day. It's a motherfucking holiday. You're a school teacher, remember? Remember your lie? You're a school teacher. Bitch, get your shit together. How is a alleged school teacher have to be at work today on a holiday? How so? Ugh. These dummies, these dummies who think they're smart, these dummies who just running game for bullshit. Please hit the like button and thank you. Okay, I don't trust a bitch who talks to too many friends. Exactly. Okay. Okay, let me see what else you're saying. Playing word games. Yes. It's Yeah, and that's all I got out of it. I did not see the interview on the other channel that was held yesterday, where Don Cato and MU hit the link, and then I heard that Lady Snoop was in the chat. Oh, you set me up. You set me up. But girl, don't nobody care about your story. Everybody just get seeing what you have to say and just punching holes in that Swiss cheese of a story that you have about all this stuff that's going on. Everybody see you are hard up and desperate, and it's really pathetic. That's what's being seen. You're making California look bad, bitch. Go fucking do something with your time, bitch. Are you sure you not rolling primos with all them blunts you taking? Bitch, you probably was a bitch back here with this powder back here, trying to rock up this powder to drop in the motherfucking blunts. Cause surely you are on something harder than motherfucking weed, bitch. Go sit your fucking ass down somewhere with all this lying, cause it's unattractive, and I'm sick of it. So people want to parade you around and still be your friend, so they'll have content, because they're nothing ass bitch who don't have any content, who is a scary ass bitch who's afraid to make any content. Bitch, go sit your fucking ass down with this fucking bullshit and these fucking lies. Please support the Wheelchair Foundation. I need some crab legs. I need some crab legs. My husband, he just got a promotion at work, after 2 weeks after he had a bad car crash, and he hurt his back and he broke his leg. And that was 2 weeks ago. But now he got a promotion at his job. And fuck you bitches. I don't need nothing from you bitches. Give me some crab leg. Yeah, I want some crab leg. I eat crabs 3 times a day, 365 days a year. Oh, I need some crab leg. And my soundbite, they birthday, Saucy, her birthday tomorrow. Yeah, I ain't asking for nothing. I don't celebrate any holiday. The day after Christmas, my soundbite, he done broke his play toy, and that thing cost me so much money, and I'm mad. So I'm gonna come in Lady Nika's chat and be off topic to talk about how mad I am about my soundbite breaking their computer game. That thing cost me $75. Let me tell y'all how much I spent on Christmas gifts, and I don't celebrate Christmas though. But I'm gonna come in here the day after Christmas and try to pull on your heartstrings and pout and be off topic to be mad about my soundbite breaking their game that I bought them. And my soundbite, they broke their tablet, and my soundbite, They broke this and they broke that. Well, bitch, get your broke ass in the house and raise them how to take care of their things, you stupid hoe. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, also, uh, she on. I know you talk about Lady Smooth. She needs to get into therapy. She definitely needs to get into therapy. So what I want to say is, I heard yesterday that Lady Nika had a close loss of a close family member. Hold on one second. And so if you guys can say a prayer for Lady Nika at her time of loss. Lady Nika, you're in my my heart goes out to you for that such a loss. Hey Ao, how you doing? Hey
Hey,
Ao,
Ronnie Q, how you doing, Con?
I'm good. What's going on?
Nothing. Like I heard you talking, and was had some chill time, so I thought I would say hi to you, my girl.
That's good. Good to see you, Ao.
Yeah, a big shout to Lady Nika. Like I hope that she's faring well during her time of loss, and
Me as well.
prayers up to her and her family. I have my Don Cato avatar up because Lady Snoop, you need to cuddy. The price is way too high.
Oh
You
my
need to
god.
cuddy.
Oh my god. It is just ridiculous. Ao, your mic went out.
Sorry.
Wolfie.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. Didn't
Okay.
everybody
You
hear
must
that
have got
shit?
a phone call. Go
No, I
ahead.
don't know what my shit's working. Sorry, Roddy Q for the cussing. Like I'm a cussing broad. But everybody kind of figured she was gonna go on like a tour and like be like, I didn't do it, but maybe I did. Who did it? Who done it? I don't know. But it's all because I love that man. I love that man. I don't know. My friend did me
Did
dirty.
she
Like,
say she loved him?
I don't know. No, she
Did
said
she
she
say?
hated him.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I really don't care about that storyline like that no more. I don't.
Not me
Like,
either. Me either.
I don't know. I was outside, like, you know what I'm saying? Getting some sunlight and some maybe some doing some city things. You know what I'm saying? I'm a city girl. You
Yeah, I
know.
hear the birds chirping up a storm.
Yeah. I'll be outside, like
Mhm.
like, no, but I'm just by a window right now. So, um, but yeah, it was just really, it's really awk. It's really awk, Lady Snoop. I think you should give it up just for 24, the rest of 24.
Yeah.
But Body Electric really wants you to stop. But Ronnie Q, I heard your thoughts. I heard your live, and you're really accurate. You're really on target today.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be like, it's an anomaly. It's an anomaly that me and anybody go at it. Yeah, we're gonna go at it. And then this dumb bitch sitting up there, oh, she dragging Ronnie Q. It's so boring. She dragging Ronnie Q. So you're telling your homegirl that her chat is boring. You're telling her that what she's doing is boring. You know, content having ass bitch. You sitting up in the chat talking about what your girl is doing is boring. So you can come and bring, so you can come and then, I almost forgot my last little clips. God damn it. So you can come and then bring up this dumb bullshit about this. Okay, see, this motherfucker is gonna be enough of being a dumb bitch. You dumb bitch, you don't know when to shut up or lay low. Just Kimmy 2022. I'm coming for your life, hoe. Child trafficking, colorist slut. I'm coming for your life. What does that mean? What does that mean to you, Ao? If somebody told you that, printed that out and directed it towards you, what would you think?
I would think that they were off their meds.
Now, it's really curious to me that this person says that they are the one who sent Kimmy the picture of their daughter. But now they're saying that Kimmy has sent the picture to someone else. So therefore, it's child trafficking. So they're they're the most educated person in the YouTube uh atmosphere. I'm pretty sure she mean amongst Nina and Pizarro and anybody else who will take her seriously. So if it's child trafficking, what type of pictures did you send Kimmy? What type of pictures did Kimmy receive from you, the mother, if her passing them on would be considered child trafficking? So wouldn't you be in trouble too?
Period.
Because
Yeah.
is this bitch insane?
Hmm.
It sounds like you're sending inappropriate pictures out of your daughter. That's what it sounds like, you idiot.
Yeah. Like I began my YouTube ship rooting for the Miss O, but she has taken it like so far beyond the leagues of sane, like sanity, that it's
Right.
just like I'm like, what the frick is going on with this lady? Like she is, yeah. If she's sending pictures to Kimmy, well, she was changing her name to I Love Kimmy, so now it's like
Hmm.
one has to wonder.
Yeah, just really obsessed. Yeah, that was so that was my last little I almost forgot to say that. So then we get a response from Kimmy. Excuse me, one second. Let me remove this comment. We get the response from Kimmy. If you guys have not seen these community wall posts, let me show them to you right quick. We get a response. Hey, loves. So apparently, I've been threatened by the Miss Ho, and I take it very seriously. We do social commentary in this sector, and that is fine. But there is a line that has been crossed, and I am utterly terrified as both her antics and her aesthetics are appalling. Thank you for all the clips of her threats made online. Please forward any additional threats, clips, lives, and or timestamp documenting this behavior by the Ms. O. The email we're using to compile the information is XXXXX. So now here we go with this. Oh, another case. We we can't forget that the Miss O is reporting this to her FBI friend. You ain't got to have an FBI friend. If it's FBI worthy, just call the FBI bureau. It ain't got to be your personal friend who breaks it to you that you a stupid ass bitch. Okay. And now, then, so her retort is make sure you include all the videos of you saying the vile shit about you. Okay. So there's no law against that, you dumb bitch. Also, show them where you sent the misunderstood my kid's pitch on 10/5/22 and calling her ugly. There's no law against if she called your child ugly, there's no law in saying that your kid looks like you. And you asking her to take her video down where she admitted you sent it. Okay, so she sent a picture of your daughter that you sent to her that you are now saying is child trafficking. So then again, all fingers points at you. It's kind of like this Tracy thing. It don't matter who sent the picture, but if we want to trace who sent the picture, which is trafficking, you sent the picture to Kimmy. You dumb bitch. Oh my god. So okay. Receipts on deck as usual. I'm in fear of a woman denied state adoption. May abduct my kid as she's been harboring a picture from her sorority program in her phone for 2 years. Girl, bye.
What?
So what? Yes, she's afraid that somebody who has been denied abortion will abduct her kid as she's been harboring a picture from her sorority program in her phone for 2 years. The something coming for her life is pursuing legal action. The coming for her life is pursuing legal action. Oh, so now you want to explain that you coming for her life is that you're pursuing legal action. But you, instead of saying that in the first place, you want to say that you're coming for her life. No,
Oh my God.
I'm coming for your life, so ho. But now you want to clarify. Now you scared, bitch.
Oh
Now,
my God.
now you see what a dumb bitch you are, and you scared. So how come? And um, now you want to bring color. She's also a colorist and all that. So maybe if she called you a color, one of your favorite other things to run to, you can be victim to her once again. But no, you're a victim to being a dumbass bitch who talking about child trafficking where it does not apply. As usual, always talking putting 500 on 50 cents, you dumb bitch. All right. So all right, that's my final thoughts. That's my
No.
final. I mean, I think that is the most ridiculous shit in the world. Now, this is can you imagine having to have your household or anything studied by this alleged social worker, this person coming in to say yay or nay to whether or not your child is going to be left in the home. I mean, it's scary. It's
Oh
just
my
really scary. So,
gosh. Oh my
did you
God.
see any of that?
No, it's
Did you
just
see any of
bald head theatrics, and I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my life. I'm really not gonna call the cops, but I just want y'all to see what a maniac I am on both sides.
that? On both sides. On both sides. Child, just bump pussies
Mhm.
and make it okay.
Police, help! Police, help! My ex bestie is not my friend anymore. Police, help! Mm, mm, mm.
Save me, save me, save me from myself. I mean, this is just ignorance, just ignorance, child. But yeah, that's all I had. Anything else you want to add? Hey, outspoken.
No, like basically the streets buzzing because of, like you and Carolina Blue had a tiff, on our channel. And
Uh huh.
everything is everything, guys. Like, it happened. This is the beef sector, as we call it. And, we have reached an understanding, everyone amongst us all. Um, you know, Ronnie Q is going to knock if she buck, and Carolina Blue is going to knock if she buck. So, but we are uh, convalescent once again, everyone. So I just wanted to come up here and
Hmm.
also say that. So yeah, I don't know if you spoke on it. I just
Yeah, I spoke
clicked.
on it earlier. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I like yeah, I talked about me hearing the replay on Bree's channel, and it was just like oh, so ridiculous, but it is what it is, shit. So we're gonna be, oh, did you see this, did you see this, but we don't see what I ain't never know. Oh, let's replay when Miss Mazzaro went over on Lady Nika's channel and disrespected the fuck out of Lady Nika. Let's replay that. Ooh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? How could she not know this? No, we don't never get no motherfucking grand replay of that dumb bitch disrespecting Lady Nika. But
Ooh,
anyway.
period. Oh, period. I'm sorry. It's true. It's true. In respect to Lady Nika, but the spaceship, it don't get no focus on that shit. But it's okay. It's all right. Like, it's all love. It really is all love. And I
Yeah,
just want to
yeah.
highlight for the people in the back. Sometimes we have our tiffs, and then we group hug. That's something that my dad always made us do when we were little. Like, give each other a hug. Like.
Yeah, but we're not gonna disrespect and then act like that's the thing to do. And I ain't what I do. I ain't say nothing. I ain't do nothing, and act like we ain't did we weren't no disrespectful motherfucker either.
Yeah.
we're gonna do what we supposed to do as an adult.
Period. Like we
So
cousins,
yeah,
we go
child,
outside
please.
in the back. You know what I'm saying? We go outside, we crap, and then we
Hell
come
yeah.
inside, we drink some Kool-Aid. All right. Period.
Yeah. We come inside, we eat together and break bread together. You know what I'm saying? But Ayo,
Yes.
I appreciate you
Yeah. Respect,
definitely for
right?
coming up.
No doubt.
All
No
right.
doubt. Yeah. I'm gonna continue to enjoy your show. You do your thing. All right.
All
All right. Have a
right.
good day.
Thank you. You as well. Rub the grass while you out there with them birds. I hear them birds chirping, so make sure you rub some grass. Okay. Shut up, girl. Again. Not again. Okay. So yeah, that's my daughter, a dark skinned chick, and don't act nothing like your weird ass. Hey, Treasure Lane, how are you doing? Good to have you. Glad to see you. Yeah. You touching the grass? Hell yeah, touch the grass. Um, so I want to thank Ayo for joining the panel. I would like to remind you guys that there has been a person who was trying to hit my link twice. So anybody that you know, any channel that you go to that allows people up on their link, you may want to let them know that there is somebody who is out here trying to hit links with paraphernalia and a plunging the type of paraphernalia that you would need a medical plunging device to use, who's trying to hit the links, and I'm pretty sure they would not like that on their channel. They come up with a the initials, just a R, I think it was, and then when they think you're about to let them up, they turn their camera on with paraphernalia. So be cautious, be aware, and be safe. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that, about anything. Okay, wait, I thought the picture was gained by no, and not to pass it. No, no, it was sent by herself. She sent it herself. So couldn't she just send traffic to the website and not pass the pic around? I'm just saying. What website? I don't know what you mean. I don't. I'm not really sure what you mean. It's no website. It's she's saying that she sent a picture to the celebrity pig personally to use in one of her alleged sorority things, and then the celebrity pig allegedly has been passing this picture to different CCs and saying that her kid looks just like her, ugly. So that is the contention, and that is the reason why she is saying that the celebrity pig is trafficking her child. So to traffic a child, to what is trafficking? Yeah, I mean it is always good. It is always good to understand how to research, diet, and understand things. It just really is. So I'm gonna share my screen with you. You know, I'm good for a good little screen share. Let me make sure. Okay, here we go. Yep, we are here. UNICEF says that child trafficking and UNICEF is addresses the root causes of child trafficking and other forms of exploitation to protect the most vulnerable. Learn more. Let's learn more. Okay, what is child trafficking? Child victims of trafficking are recruited, transported, transferred, harbored, or received for the purposes of exploitation. They may be forced to work in sweatshops or on construction sites or in houses as domestic service. On the streets, on the streets as child beggars, in wars as child soldiers, on farms, in traveling sales crews, or in restaurants and hotels. Some are forced to work in brothels and strip clubs or for escorts and massage services. Okay, so trafficking in the US, trafficking is not just an issue that happens to people in other countries. The United States that is a source and transit country, and it is also considered one of the top destination points for victims of child trafficking and exploitation. Cases in human trafficking have been reported in all 50 U.S. states. Anyone can be trafficked regardless of race, class, education, gender, age, citizenship, and when forcefully coerced or enticed by false promises. So, okay, so Demas Obnoxious is saying this is what has been done to her child and is screaming this on any time that somebody says something that in the chat that she disagrees with. So we're to the point that we have uppity forever on panel spewing her ignorance, and then we have this cow always up on the panel spewing her ignorance because neither of them have any self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, and love from anyone else, obviously, and they're looking for love and acceptance here on the YouTube streets. So if you don't like what I said, you don't like what I said. But it, but if what I am saying, you sit quiet, and when other people are talking about me, if what is said about what I had to say, you better make sure you shut your motherfucking mouth if it's talked about. See, you always want to sit around and be quiet when things are said about Ronnie Q. So the ones who are quiet when things are said about Ronnie Q, I expect you to be quiet if this is discussed because you know it's true. Because you know it's true. It's a bunch of buffoonery and ignorance being displayed on here all day, every day by a bunch of dumb motherfucking bitches. Talking about child trafficking of all things and court cases that are never going to be filed. Fuck out of my face. All right. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. These people are participants. I'm gonna go to bed. All right. All right. Roll over. Don't fart on your husband. Fart on your way back to the bed. So make sure you fan real well. Hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate all of you guys who have shown up. And I hope you have a great remainder of your day. God bless you and good night.